Exploring the new Earth includes learning different ways to communicate with each other. No doubt you've already experienced the ability to communicate telepathically with other people. But what about communicating with loved ones who have passed away, or even ETs? You can talk with anyone if you know their frequency. Ham radios and cell phone apps are one way of dialing into a specific frequency. Zenka Caro from LightNet shows people how to effectively use these devices to connect with other light beings. Today, we're talking about the ability to communicate with past loved ones or even ETs, and it's using devices that you guys can go out and get. So ham radios and even using cell phones, right, Zenka?
Yes. This is fascinating research. You know, a lot of people have gone to mediums perhaps to talk to their past loved ones, and they always come out going, wait a minute.
I know.
Like, how does that person know that about that person? And, you know, it's interesting because we think of that being kind of woo-woo, but then, you know, I have a lot of psychic friends that actually work for police stations doing missing persons and all this other stuff. So it's like,
I've seen that miniseries before. I've seen that TV series before.
Yeah, I think I have 3 friends that are literally hired by government agencies. So we think of the government or the police being like the last to know about the cool stuff, but actually they're using the cool stuff because they know.
And military too. Right. Militaries are using it too. Yeah.
Right. So anyway, so there's something about the ability. So the first wild thing is that we actually don't die. That's the big spoiler alert. Is that we leave our bodies for sure, but somehow we can see and they can see us or something like that. You know, it's my understanding that they stay as long as they want to and need to communicate, and that you can actually call them to you. But getting down to the actual research, so there was this guy named here we go. There was a guy named
someone's talking to us?
Yeah, someone's talking to us. Is really cool. So there's a guy named Jimmy Blanchette who was doing some interesting research. He was actually he wanted to call alien ships, and he did all these mathematical equations based on the Planck length, which is the tiniest distance between the tiniest thing that we know. And he divided it by 432, which is a very powerful number, a frequency, a number. And he got the number 144. Okay. And so he uses that number. And what we do is we tune all of our ham radios. These are ham radios. You do need a license to use these, but I took my ham radios license, but we really don't, when we do this experimentation, we don't really talk over them. So it doesn't matter, but you can see now that I'm talking over them and all of them are on, right?
Right.
What's crazy is that the ETs and the past loved ones isolate one radio over the other one and make noise. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is actually, so what happens is it's breaking the laws of physics. And what's super interesting is that after we started doing this research for a couple years, I said, well, why don't we start asking them yes or no questions?
Yeah.
And they started responding. So I was interested in the ET thing too, because, you know, there's different levels that people become in my view when they die. So maybe you're just, you know, a human and you're going to come back. Maybe you've had other lifetimes on other planets, in which case you could say they're extraterrestrial. Maybe you're more angelic. Maybe you've decided to become a collective. I mean, there's different, you know, stratospheres, whatever, right? But in this first thing, I remember very clearly, I'm at the park with my son and I was like, give me 1 beep if you're Palladian, 2 beeps if you're Arcturian. And it started going tick, tick, tick. And I was like, what?
Oh my God.
I was like, what? I was like, wow.
Are they blue?
Are you blue? No.
Are you transparent? Our REM pod just went off a lot.
Oh my God.
These are the cutest questions, you guys. This is like anthropology 101.
Yes, maybe, yes.
Oh, so they're transparent.
Can you
I got
see? Can I see through your skin to your internal organs? Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay.
Numerous yeses.
I got a question.
Yeah, Libby.
Are you happy?
Yes. 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 Yes.
We are happy too.
So this became delightful research, and this is the true effect of citizen science, you guys. I would talk to guys that said, Zenka, we used to have $200,000 labs to do this research because now we have antennas that we hook to our computer using open source software. He's like, you have $200,000 worth of equipment in a $59 antenna and a $50 set of yeah. So
Yeah.
traditional mainstream science, you guys, is just starting to study this stuff because it's not being funded.
Right.
Except for
Well, they don't want us to know.
Right. Yeah,
This makes us, well, I mean, it demystifies death. I mean, think about all the things that are connected to this that they want us to be fearful of.
Yeah.
So we can't manifest and do the things that we were created to do. So,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's a whole motive, obviously, behind why they don't tell us.
Yeah.
This
And
stuff.
this is the whole empowerment is
Yes.
that, now we have this citizen science. And that's why I really feel like, if, I started this nonprofit to do citizen science on cutting edge ideas and especially consciousness, because if consciousness is so powerful, then we should understand it better because we could solve any problem we want,
Connecting with other light beings, whether it's through telepathy or using a device like a ham radio or cell phone, disrupts the pattern of the false matrix. It wakes you up and gets you thinking about other incredible things that you can do in the new earth. Zenka and her team at LightNet hold 8-week classes on Zoom where they gather in small groups to use these devices and make connections with other light beings. If you would like to sign up, you can visit their website at lightnet.org.